soldier through this.
I'm not contributing yet.
Yeah, we're gonna, like, I think we're gonna politely put off the beverages.
It's all good. Что ты мне говорит, где бы мы еще встретились? Что ты, блядь?
Here you can see the pictures of unit number 1, black building. Unit number 2, the second black building, yeah? Now we will go along the golden corridor, yeah? And we will come to this very unit, that is unit number 3, yeah? And 4. They're going to enter the control room of unit number 4, which is located inside the arch structure. So you will be also inside the arch structure when we will enter the control room. The lady there will help you. Guys, we have a lot of locations here. Please keep as a group. Okay. So we are.
It's a long one.
Yeah, mind your head.
Watch your head.
Chernobyl nuclear power plant, it was the first which was constructed and commissioned in Ukraine. The construction of it started at the end of 60s, last century. That very time, Chernobyl nuclear power plant was called a Komsomol construction site. A Komsomol, a youth organization, very numerous in the Soviet Union. Yeah. Millions and millions of young people were the members. And they came here. They came here single with their families. They came here to be involved in the construction in the reactor's commissioning, in the reactor's operation. The end of 70s, the first 2 reactors were commissioned. Well, please have a look at this very device. It's a device to measure the level of beta radiation, their surface contamination, the level of surface contamination. Of course, first of all, hands might be contaminated, right? This very device, by the way, at the professional slang, they call it a knife. All the reactors are shut down. What are these more than 2,000 people basically? What works are involved? One of the basic reactions now, when we shut down the last reactor here at Chernobyl site, is decommissioning. Reactors number 1, 2, and 3, decommissioning. When we started this work, it was half a year after the last reactor was shut down.
How do I turn it off? Our tour guide.
No.
Do I need
No.
just ignore it?
Oh.
No big deal. Okay. It's just annoying. It's not like bother.
Special program which was directly developed for Chernobyl nuclear power plant decommissioning. Now this very program has the status of a law of Ukraine. The word nowadays, all that spent fuel, nuclear fuel, is not inside the reactors. The reactors are empty now. There is no fuel inside the reactors. All the spent fuel assemblies, they are inside this building. It's spent fuel storage facility. Wet type. It means the spent fuel is stored in water, just like in the reactors. Frankly speaking, the lifetime of this facility has come to an end already. That's why.
So now it says photo.
Yes.
Let me just test. Oh, I guess that's all I do. I think I'll just stick with the video.
Excuse me? Oh, thank you.
You are welcome. Yeah, but I need a moment to switch on the light.
I wonder if this is it.
Take care not to drop it.
It's I have a thing around my wrist.
Oh, good.
So it's okay. I'll just
Okay, so that is the room where you can see the elements of the equipment, the elements of the system, reactor centralized control system. Control which kept under control all the basic parameters of the main reactor equipment. Not only reactor equipment was under control, unit equipment, turbines equipment, basic parameters, coolant parameters, also were under control. Just imagine, the end of 60s. One should keep in mind, one should remember, correlate, review a lot of data. which ensures, first of all, nuclear safety, seismic safety system. The printing is about the basic reactor parameters. And the operative reactivity margin, one of the parameters which were under control. What is operative reactivity margin? That is the number of additional absorbers inside the reactor core. The function of them was to shut down the reactor. The eastern wall or the central part of reactor number 3. This concrete part, great concrete part. I believe that you know about a tunnel which was constructed under destroyed reactor core. What for was it constructed? You know what for this tunnel was constructed? To arrange additional cooling horizon. For what? Cooling for what? Or what? Fuel contained. Unit number 4.
And we made the wall to condemn the tunnel.
This very wall, it was just concreted after.
Yes.
A tunnel and this very cooling horizon, it was not used. It was sealed and the wall was concrete.
Okay.
Number 4, they're going to enter it. And you will see that all the equipment at the control room unit number 4, it has been dismantled. You will see just holes instead of this very equipment. Yeah. So here, you can easily imagine what was the atmosphere, what was the environment when reactor 3 was in operation. What was the environment when reactor 4 was exploded. Yeah. You can see the working places of the shift engineers. That was the working place of a reactor control engineer. Yeah. At reactor 4, it was Leonid Toptunov. Boris Stolarchuk. That was the working place of a unit control engineer, unit 4 control engineer. Then, Igor Kirschenbaum, that was the working place of a turbine equipment control engineer. Yeah. And in the middle, there was the working place of a unit shift supervisor. At reactor number 4, that night, the 26th of April, it was Alexander Akimov. Not only these 4 shift engineers were at the control room of unit number 4. All in all, there were 11 persons, yeah, here, represented various departments, the chief of electrical department, reactor department, yeah, turbine department, so all in all 11. And among them, there was Anatoly Dyatlov. I believe that you know this very name. He was senior engineer deputy on reactor 4 operation. And he was present on that very night. He was present here at the control room of unit number 4. By the way, here there is a principal scheme of RBMK type reactor. Yeah? I have already mentioned water-cooled, graphite-moderated Chernobyl type reactors. Yeah? That is the heart of a reactor. It's a reactor core. By turning a key, this very key was turned to shut down reactor number 3. But the 26th of April, 1986, the control room of unit number 4, there was a red button just like this. It was a device which was designed to shut down the reactor in any situation, schedule, emergency, for repair activity in any situation. Yeah. Maybe you know that on that very night, they were going to conduct a test, the equipment testing. Yeah. The task was to get the information whether it was possible to use the rest, the residual capacity of DUGA generator rotor as an additional source of power supply for safety-related systems. For example, emergency reactor co-cooling system. In case of a complete loss of power supply at the site, caused by some live stream. Not destroyed, but it was next one. It was dismantled. Do we need some minute to take pictures? Okay.
It's okay.
So, we are at unit number 4 now. Yeah? Please, no pictures here.
Son of a bitch. Oh boy.
A historical place, where all the decisions which became fatal for reactor number 4, for these very people who were on that very night, for Chernobyl nuclear power plant, so became fatal. This room, it was not destroyed. At the moment of the explosion, the room was not destroyed, but nowadays all the equipment has been dismantled because it was highly contaminated. Yeah. You can guess, only guess, the working places of the ship engineers. You can see that the room is smaller. It seems to be smaller, yeah, than the control room of unit number 3. Because this very wall, it's a new one. It was constructed erected here not long ago, when we started the project on integrated automated monitoring system. A new wall was constructed. Yeah? It was necessary to isolate this very area. And the part of the panel, control panel, it was cut. Here was the working place of a reactor control engineer. Leonid Topkinov worked here. Yeah. And here was the place where RZ5 red button was located. Here was the place. Yeah. An operator could choose a certain channel, yeah, and using this very joystick, which is located here, he could change the position of a roll inside the channel. It was constructed not long ago. It was constructed maybe in 2013, when we started the project of integrated automated monitoring system. And behind this panel, you can see some boxes, steel boxes. Yeah, just different. So perhaps in the, yeah. That's why the area was isolated. But we will, when we go out, and you will see the regional way. I will show you the regional way. Now we are inside the arch structure. This very room is located inside the arch structure. We are in the southern part of the distal unit number 4. We are inside the arch structure. Battle for reactor number 4, for these very people who worked on that very night, for Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Yeah, so the game battle. This very room, it was not destroyed. At the moment of the explosion, the room was not destroyed, but nowadays all the equipment has been dismantled because it was highly contaminated. Yeah. You can guess, only guess, the working places of the ship engineers. You can see that the room is smaller. It seems to be smaller, yeah, than the control room of unit number 3. 0686, so June 1986. The level of gamma at this very time was 0.2 Röntgen per hour. Somebody wrote at the wall. 0.2 Röntgen around. Okay, now
What is this one?
Yes, 2013.
Sorry?
This one is new.
2013.
it's a new wall and it was constructed in 2013 when we started the project on integrated automated monitoring system. This wall, this very area should be isolated because the equipment is inside this very room. Okay. Oh, now we have to step. the which was constructed after the explosion. You know, reactor 3 and reactor 4, initially, they were constructed in one and the same building. After the explosion, it was necessary to divide inside the arch. Now we are outside. A memorial. It's a memorial to Valery Hodinchuk. He was a senior operator of the main circulating pumps. Yeah. He was a rather young man. He was only 35 in April 1986. Yeah. 30 persons. That was the night shift number 5. These very people worked at unit number 4 when reactor exploded. He was at the area of the main circulating pumps, right? Very soon after the explosion, it was clear that it was time not to save a reactor. There was no reactor anymore. The reactor core had been completely destroyed. It was time, first of all, to rescue people. Yeah. His friend, Valery Perevozhenko, he arranged the team and they went to the area of the main circulating pump of unit number 4. The room was the equipment, the main circulating pumps, they were destroyed completely. black building in front. It's unit number 2.
Okay.
The same building behind it, yeah, it's unit number 1. We were going along this very golden corridor. Now we are at unit number 3. I have shown you the beginning of the construction, concrete wall. It's down. Down. It's down. Here you can see a hill, rosy building, and the hill is standing on a hill. It's a storage of radioactive wastes. Containers, here with are located with radioactive wastes. It's an upper reactor plate. You can step here.
Wow.
There is no fuel inside. There is no fuel. But take care. Some of the channels, they are opened. Take care. An upper reactor plate. It's a biological shield of RBMK type reactor. Biological. Not because it consists of some biological materials. It is called biological because it ensures protection for people working here. Biological lower reactor plate and in the radial direction. It consists of various materials: steel, iron, concrete, sand. An upper reactor plate is a biological shield of RBMK type reactor. Biological, not because it consists of some biological materials. It is called biological because it ensures protection for people working here. Biological protection was ensured by an upper reactor plate, lower reactor plate, and in the radial direction. It consists of various materials: steel, iron, concrete, sand, serpentinite submixture, water. These are the materials which ensure biological protection. Please, better to be here, not come closer. These are spent fuel pools. Here, the left one. Some elements of the reactor are stored here. That's why it was covered with this wall. This one, and the level here. It's okay to take a tell you what was possible to do, how to move them manually. These absorber rolls, these control rolls. They entered this very room, and when they entered, they saw another reactor like this, horizontal like this. They saw fire from the reactor, white, yellow, red, green, fire out of the reactor. Okay, you can go to the balcony to take a picture from.
We had one day rain, and everything washed away. Everything is destroyed.
Because it wasn't like, yeah. Oh, Germany.
Not in my, not in my area. It was heavy rain, but 100 kilometers, or it's, I think 160 miles around. In the north, there was this catastrophe. It was heavy. It was heavy at our area, but everything was okay. But in the north, everything is destroyed.
Okay. You will live here, right? Okay.
La France.
The flag of France, why it is here in the central position. You know, you know that the general contractor on the most important, most significant project here at the site, the new safe confinement project, is design, construction, and commissioning. It was completed by Novarka joint venture, French-led consortium. Two great construction companies, Vinci, Construction Grand Projet, and Bouygues. They joined their efforts to complete this very project. Some of their operations within this very project, they were subcontracted to various international companies. But Novarka, Novarka joint venture, they were the general contractor on this very project. But I would like to start from the very beginning, let us say, from the scared, from the very beginning. Well, what she's talking about. Well, so the model of the destroyed unit number 4, right? The destroyed reactor 4, that is the epicenter of the explosion. You can see here all this very material, by the total amount of them is 1,300 tons. 1,300 tons. You can see that the condition of them is quite different in comparison to what it was just after the explosion. Nowadays, they are not solid anymore. They start cracking, bursting, peeling. Due to this, a great amount of dust generates. Why it is not allowed to sit on the floor? Dust. Just imagine 4 tons of dust are inside the destroyed unit 4. 4 tons of dust. And it was extremely hard to localize this very dust because the condition of the shelter structures before 2008 was like this. Corroded structures, right? It was extremely hard to localize dust. We repaired the shelter. We completed a large-scale project on its stabilization because there was a real risk of local collapse. And this very project was extremely important because it has ensured us time, it has ensured us the safety environment, it has ensured us the infrastructure for the further steps. So, talking about the risks, lava, then spent fuel assemblies, they are still inside and they are without
shit. Sorry. Sign. I didn't mean.
What to do with that information. The whole system had 3 parts.
Wow. Nature's impressive.
That used to be the map of the Chernobyl.
Whoa. That's so cool.
Steering wheel of some sort of. Did you get all that?
No kidding.
That's cool. With all the I'm glad people didn't. Well, because the guns were here, so people didn't steal everything. Yeah, and then it was open since 2013. Outside. 50s, when people were working, from the front way through. It's so like Russian, like yeah. Russian, huge Soviet. And my desk. This is my call place. When I'm in the bathroom, you can hear. It seems to be like on the torsion. It's going straight to the antenna to get the negative. Yeah, because that's sometimes
This reminds me of Cape Cod,
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
I think they gave it a nickname, Russian woodpecker, because of the like happy noise that it made on me. Ah, that's where it comes
big climb.
The stalker from Belarus, he was climbing after the rain and he was a bit tipsy, so he fell down and broke his neck. So he
Ooh.
died.
That's brutal.
They cut down the stairs. You can see the stairs going up, but they cut down them from the first floor for people not to be that tough. Of course, they have two other layers from the side from straight down. It was joke first. There was like a joke. Like joke was just for running the after all of them. That's what you do when you're a Soviet soldier. Imagine that they're coming from the home. You need to paint the last those who were breaking right now. And you're like, okay, you cannot see no. That's how they cut down the stairs. People to have less access to climb.
Elevator, huh?
It's a hotel. Like they have a factionist if you stand there. The same. And that's a culture for which you will see like how old these people are. Yeah.
I'm lucky I didn't vomit. It's a lot of sand. Sand does reduce reactivity. So I suppose that's why it's here. Oh, really?
Live and maintain administrative part had an access to military. concrete buildings are collapsing, but these wooden huts, they survive. They don't care about the weight here or growing street. And then next to it you can see another bird is going from the window of the force. It's so crazy. You have so much film footage, Alex.
What?
It's just like those regular apartments. Yeah.
What a city. Chernobyl was big. Like, there's a lot.
For people not to feel like they are cut out of the chairs. They have this green water. Oh wow.
Let me get out of your way.
I will. It's not trashed out by people. Mostly. Wow. Yeah, come back. The other side. Hello? Oh, there you go.
And that is the rest that is left from this command point. There's not a jump door.
What a mess. Salt and
was just a lieutenant back then, doing some wet work. Chernobyl, Christmas for the bad guys. Even a decade later, a lot of them still used it to get their hands on nuclear material. A lot of them, including one, Imran Zakhaev. Of course, we couldn't just let that happen. Cash for spent fuel rods. That's one hell of a recipe for destruction. It was the first time our government had authorized an assassination order since the Second World War. I was under the command of Captain Macmillan.
Too much radiation. We'll have to go around. Follow me and keep low. Careful. There's pockets of radiation all over this area. If you absorb too much, you're a dead man. Stand by. Contact. Enemy patrols dead ahead. Stay low and move slowly. Will be impossible to spot in our ghillie suits.
Мы не бродим, мы патрулируем здесь идиот.
Take one out when the other's not looking.
Слушай, Захаев платит нам хорошие деньги, чтобы патрулировать эту территорию. Если ты бы знал, что для тебя хорошо, ты бы заткнулся.
He's down. Good night. Move. Hold up. There's more cover if we go around. Four tangos inside. Don't even think about it. Wait there. Tango by the car. Take him out quietly, or just let him pass. Your call. They're on to us! Good night. Move. Hold up. There's more cover if we go around. Four tangos inside. Don't even think about it. Wait there. Tango by the car. Take him out quietly, or just let him pass. Your call. Okay. Go. Move up. Don't move. We've got a lookout in the church tower, and a patrol coming from the north. Let's move up for a better view. Do you have a shot on the lookout? Our cover! Don't move. We've got a lookout in the church tower, and a patrol coming from the north. Let's move up for a better view. Do you have a shot on the lookout? Beautiful. Target approaching from the north. Take him out quietly, or just let him pass. Your call. They're on to us! Don't move. We've got a lookout in the church tower, and a patrol coming from the north. move up for a better view. Do you have a shot on the lookout? Beautiful. Target approaching from the north. Take him out quietly, or just let him pass. Your call. Tango down. Go. Forward area clear. Coast is clear. You hear that? Enemy helicopter, get down. Stay in the shadows. Let's go. Get down, now. Easy, lad. There's too many of them. Let them go. Keep a low profile and hold your fire. Try to anticipate their paths. If you have to maneuver, do it slow and steady. No quick movements. Okay, let's move. Nice and slow. Follow me. Looks like they've already eliminated the men they couldn't buy out.
Пошли кого-нибудь проверить.
Let's move up for a better view. Taking him out without alerting the rest isn't going to be easy. But then again, neither is sneaking past them. Your call. Target eliminated. Don't fire on the two by the lorry. We'll have to take him out at the same time. Wait for me to get into position. I'm in position. Take the shot when you're ready. Good night. Move up. Stay in the shadows. Stay back. Stay low. He's mine.
Ой, Susie, huh?
That's how it's done. Let's go.
Радиация делает это, собак, с сумасшедшими силами. Ты их недооцениваешь, товарищ.
Hold up. Wait here.
Да, когда я получу деньги за эту работу, я куплю мотоцикл.
Forward area clear.
По
Go.
этому району. Думаешь, американцы начнут войну с нами, пока мы слабы? Эта страна катится вниз к развалу. Все возможно.
Take cover. Stay hidden. That's how it's done. Let's go.
Радиация делает это, собак, с сумасшедшими силами. Ты их недооцениваешь.
Hold up. Wait here.
Какая ставка? Да, когда я получу деньги за эту работу,
Forward area clear. Go.
по этому району. Думаешь, американцы начнут войну с нами, пока мы слабы? Эта страна катится вниз к развалу. Все возьмем.
This way. Let's go. That's a bloody convention out there. Get ready to move on my signal. Stay right behind me. Hold. Okay. Go. Let's go. There's a truck coming. We'll use it as cover. Keep moving.
Там радиация становится меньше. Вообще не верю.
Just wait here a moment. When they leave, crawl out and stay low. Patience. Don't do anything stupid. Stand by. Stand by. Go. Ready? Go. Hold fast. No one saw us. Let's keep moving. This way. Let your guard down. We're not there yet. Stop. Leave it alone. It's a wild dog. Pooch doesn't look too friendly. Keep your distance. No need to attract unnecessary attention. Clear right. Go. Forward area clear. Move up. Look at this place. 50,000 people used to live in the city. Now it's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Move. This way. Let's go. There's the hotel. We should be able to observe the exchange from the top floor up there. Let's move.